everybody. It's been a while. I want to start off by saying rest in peace, Cobes, and prayers for his family and his dad, and those who are grieving. Um, yeah, he wasn't a bad. He was a Lowell's cow, but he wasn't a deviant or sinister like many of the Lowell's cows are. He wasn't like Cyrex or Nick Bravo or Von Helton. He was just a weird little kid, young kid. Not really a kid. I mean, he was in his 30s, but followed his life and all his trials and tribulations. And so you'll be missed, Cobes. I hope you get to see Ozzy in the second life. Anyway, haven't done an update for a while. I don't know if I did an update with my newest goat, Lila. Originally, I'm going to call it Lilac, but Lilac didn't roll off the tongue that well, so we changed it to Lila. But on paper, I'll probably have her name being Lila. As you'll see, I don't have the pigs anymore. I got rid of the rabbits. I wanted to downsize my farm a little bit, buying too much feed and too many different animals to take care of, and so I didn't want animals being neglected. Now that I'm starting to work again, now I'm looking for a job because the job I had, one of their former employees came back, and they didn't have to train him, so they let me go, which is understandable, but it really sucks. So pray for me to find a new job. That's what I'm doing on the computer right now, as I'm supposed to be, filling in applications for places. But I took a little time to make this video. When I was doing my rounds this morning, I filmed what my farm looks like and what's going on. So without further ado, let's roll this bean footage. I've got 4 baby chicks right there. There's still some more eggs in there that haven't hatched, so I don't know if last time I only got 4 out of a dozen, because I only got 1 rooster to, work with like 20 hens. But probably gonna sell those. That's probably the plan for the baby chicks. But you can zoom in. They got the red light on them. See, there they is. They're all healthy. So they should all make it. And hopefully I get a couple more. So I could probably only sell them for like $5 a piece right now. But the older they get, the more I can get for them. Here's the goat. She has in my backyard is a mess because I've been cleaning up an area for them. You see right there, that one? That is Lila, and she's our latest baby goat. She's got blue eyes, and her wattles are kind of messed up. They're not even, so she's kind of defective, but she's got little horns coming in. But we're just going to keep her. We're not going to try to sell her. She's definitely mine, and that one right there, Mellie's definitely mine. Now, if my ex-wife gets a place where she can have goats, she will have Iris and Midnight, and I'll keep, okay Thor, I'll throw the ball for you, and I'll keep Legless. Now this little doggy's a pain in the butt. He's not mine. That's my ex-wife's dog. Yes, I am divorced. I got divorced a month and a half ago. And there's Thor. He's my wife's dog, but he loves me, and my wife moved. She's probably going to leave him here because he loves it here. I threw the ball for him. He's going to get it. He'll get it. And he'll play ball all the time. Now there's the geese. Keeping them. I don't have to feed them though. I'm going to work on their water. That water's nasty in that pond. And that pond's broken. Got rid of the pigs finally. So basically I'm concentrating on chickens, which are over there. There's my chickens. Got over 20 hens, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe around 20. And there's Thor. Hilda, she took off into the woods. And she always does that. And I'll show you this other project I'm working on. Ginger, you stay here, honey. Ginger, stay here. I built a pen. That's not, I've turned the... Yeah, Ginger's out here. Here we go. I rebuilt this, modified it for goats, made it taller. When I took the rabbit pens down, I had extra boards, so I put those around the top. And that helps make it a little bit taller because I put Legolas in here and he got out. Probably in that corner right there. So, and she's going inside. I got a little table and chair and things for them to stand on. We're going to try to put the two little ones in here. And this is the inside, and I got a bed for them. I got some hay and some feed. The feed's all gone. They must have been getting in here. Come on, Ginger. Come on, Ginger. Ginger's showing off for the camera. She's not my dog. She's ornery as hell. She chases the ducks and geese around. And the goats don't like her. She tries to harass the goats. But yeah, this is the pen, which will be a goat pen. My tomatoes are about done. They're winding down. A lot of them died off. There's a few of them still alive. Basil's really doing good. Let's look at that basil, see? I'm gonna make some pesto. There's a few of them left. A few tomatoes. I don't see any tomatoes in here. They're not really producing. That one in the corner is growing like crazy, and that one was diseased looking and everything else. Now the little doggy's in there. And there's Thor. Hilda was around somewhere. There's Thor. Where you at, Thor? There he is. He wants me to throw the ball for him one more time. I gotta fill up all this water for the geese. The geeses, pieces. The geeses. And Thor, just throw the ball for Thor. There's Ginger running out there. I'm always worried she'll run off in the woods and I don't have any socks on. I'm just wearing Crocs. And if the Crocs fall off, which they do a lot, out in there with the poison ivy and sticker bushes, really sucked not having shoes on. So I don't hope she don't go in the forest. Thor wants me to throw his ball one more time. Not one more time, about 100 more times for the rest of the day. He loves playing ball. That's his favorite thing in the world. Just show the ball for him constantly and he's happy. Drop it right there. Drop it, honey. There you go. Good boy. Good boy, Thor. He's a good boy. Yes, you is. Ginger's gonna help you catch it. And here comes Hilda. Hi, Hilda. Hilda's my girl. Who's daddy girl? Hilda is. You're my ex-wife's girl, but you're still a nice doggy sometimes. And Thor, him's a really good doggy. And I'll show you this fire pit I'm working on. I gotta cut that tree right there. It was a Cherokee plum tree, but it's pretty much dead. It looks like it's alive. That's because there's vines all over it growing. That's not the actual tree. That's vines. I gotta cut that tree out there. But banana's doing really good. I planted it outside in the ground. It'll die off in the winter, but it'll come back every year. probably never produce bananas because the season ain't long enough. But yeah, this is my burn pit. Oop. And I got a little grill in this corner, which, because I was using some of these cinder blocks for my grill, and then when I put them in here, I didn't have nothing for a grill, so then I got some bricks I found, and I used the bricks to make a grill. So put charcoal there. I cook ribs, I cook steak, I could probably cook chicken. I usually don't like to grill chicken unless it's thighs though. But I do have some of those leg quarters, so I might be able to grill those. And then Thor's got his other ball, which is a herding ball. He loves that. And Ginger's going poopy, which is good because she poops in my room. So I have to leave my door open because, you know, Hilda and Thor like to come in and out all night long. And so I leave my door open, and she comes in the middle of the night, and I find little presents on the floor. Kind of pain in the butt. Make my ex-wife clean them because it's her dog. So that's what's going on. Me and my wife are divorced. I tried everything to convince her not to, but see, she doesn't want to be married to a Christian. Now I've got back into my faith. After she left, you know, I hit rock bottom, and only thing what for me to turn to is Jesus Christ. And I started going to a church, and I'm part of a church family, and most of them live in my neighborhood, and so I've gotten more in part of my community. The church is like key to this community. It's African American country folk, so I'm the only white guy that goes to that church. But you know, they love me. They don't care about the color of my skin. I don't care about the color of theirs. I just want to be part of their family, and I feel that I am. But my ex-wife, she turned into a pagan, and she says she's on a different path, and she doesn't want to be married to a man who's a Christian. So that's basically, there's nothing I can do about it. I've tried to convince her. You know, you can't force somebody to be a Christian. I told her she knows the Bible, she knows all the verses, so I can't really. And she gets very angry if I try to do that, so, and asks me not to. And she's helping me out. She's staying here, and she's, you know, helping me out with bills and getting me on my feet. My car, the transmission went out in my car, so I'm trying to get a new vehicle. And you know, that's where I'm going right now. And I got let go from my job that I had, so now I'm, you know, trying to get another one. And I've got a friend who's looking for me. She got me the last job, and she's going to try to find me another job. She staffs what do you call it? Jobs in factories, basically. I was working in a place that does metal fabrication. I was working a brake press, but I had to learn to use the computers that run the brake press to find out how to set the dies and all that. And I was just barely learning that. And then the job ended. They told me at the end of the day, we had too many people on the line anyway. We're all getting in each other's way. And so they told me that at the end of the shift that he, I can't remember the words he said, but he said that he got, you know, hired me and didn't, the other guy came back, so, you know, I was out of a job. Kind of bummer, you know, first in, first out. It's the kind of thing, and those kind of jobs. So it was a bummer because I kind of liked doing it, and the people were more laid back, and, you know, but we'll see what else they come up with. I'll find something. There was one job, and I took this one over the other one they offered because the other one required welding, but they said they might teach me, but, you know, I didn't. I want to learn how to weld. I've always wanted to learn how to weld, but I don't know. That job's not open now, I guess, which is a bummer. But you never know. Jobs will. I'll get something. I'm praying. If you want to pray, pray for me on that. I do have a girlfriend, kind of an online thing. It's not physical, but I do have a girlfriend. Someone I met on YouTube years and years ago, and we've been talking for a long time. Just hey, how you doing? I'm this kind of thing. And now that I'm divorced, and one thing led to another, and now she's texting me that she loves me and stuff. So I know it happened pretty fast, but hopefully I don't think my wife's coming back. If she does, I have to take her back, and then you know how that is. But I don't want to break anybody's heart, so I'm trying to go slow with this thing. But it looks like it's becoming a thing. So everything will work out for me in the end anyway. And I'm, so you guys all have a good day and a better day.